Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. Here is hoping that the year is kind and lovely and amazing to us collectively. Uh, to a lot of you who just newly joined me, thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to this channel where I document my gameplay of mostly RPG games. The last game I finished, you all saw I was an emotional wreck at the end of it. That is Dragon Age the Veilguard. And for that I was very specifically role-playing as Larimer Ladare. This playthrough of the Mass Effect trilogy, however, let me start by saying Mass Effect is my favorite gaming trilogy of all time. I repeat, Mass Effect 1, 2, 3 is my favorite gaming trilogy of all time. I play it every year, like clockwork. And after Veilguard, I did put... Okay, I might reduce the volume of this just a little bit. After Veilguard, I did put it to the team. And by team, I mean like members of my Patreon, to vote on what game they want to see me play next. And I did say that I have never played nightmare mode on any game. Your girl is a wuss. I'm always like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm certain that you all could see that. And I cursed a lot when I died. Just giving you a heads up with that. But I've never done nightmare mode. The highest mode I've done for Mass Effect has been hardcore. And the vote was that I should do an insanity run of the trilogy. This is my first ever insanity run. And everybody was like, please do that, because we know that you love this game, but you're also going to have a hard time constantly dying, and we just want to be entertained in that regard. So this is going to be my playthrough of the entire Mass Effect trilogy, an insanity run. I'm going to shed or break this down in playlists with Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, and then Mass Effect 3. Now, because I always do, let's start new. Now, because like I've mentioned prior, I play this game every year.
Alliance military database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
So, yeah, I always go with, let's do custom female. Yeah.
Please log in to access your profile.
Let's accept. Thank you. So, because like I said, I play this game every year. It is my favorite. And so therefore I have
data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Thank you. Now,
confirm pre-service history.
We are always the colonists. Because, okay, so what do I mean by we're always the colonists? Because I've played this game so many times, I am very particular about my canon Shepard. You all are going to see me do my canon Shepard run on Insanity. I'm going to die multiple times. I'm giving you the heads up. I am not a gamer. I'm not about to pretend like, oh, I know every single thing. I like to have fun in video games, and I love to roleplay. And so, like I said, I have a canon Shepard. I have her, I have her numbers right here. So, like, I'm gonna just put it, because, like, my canon Shepard has a face, has everything. I use her
confirm
like clockwork.
Profile.
She's a sole survivor, so now here is the thing. Sorry, she's a sole survivor. I got distracted if I wanted to take things. I'm like, no, she's a sole survivor. Now, here is the thing. I always play as a Renegon, primarily a renegade Shepard with some Paragon qualities. And how I do this with regards the playthrough, or rather the roleplay, is that Mass Effect 1, I almost always choose Paragon options because, like, you know, she survived, She survived Mind War. She survived, basically she was the sole survivor for her team. So she does have a good heart, although occasionally she might make some ruthless choices, but she's primarily a paragon in Mass Effect 1. After the events of the start of Mass Effect 2, she goes full on ruthless. She's ruthless with practically everybody else except for her team, because she's always going to choose a paragon option for a team. And then by the time we get to Mass Effect 3, she often just finds a way to keep a balance between mostly renegade, but the occasional, more frequent paragon choices. That's how I roleplay her. Just giving you a heads up.
Military specialization.
She's always a vanguard. Thank you very much. Sniper rifles, because I do like sniper rifles.
Facial identification.
Yeah, we're going to change appearance. Let's go to the code. Like I said, I always have a code. Let's go to the code. And if you all like how my Shepard looks, you can use the code for your own Shepard. Yes. 72. Yes. Oh, as you can see, PlayStation is like, oh, I did not put the dots. No. Okay. Yes. Let us do this. Mr. Q. Yes. We're gonna put another dot. And then ideally you should pop out as an option. No. What do I mean by because of course I've had a lot of H's. So it's like, girl, are you sure? There you go. Hello, darling. Let's see. Yes, 5. Okay. Yeah, we're going back to the 8. Let's see. B. Thank you. Nope. 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 Yeah, B3. Thank you. And then we have a 196. Yes. I think is it 196 or 152? Hold up. Let me see. Yes, 196. Okay. And then so hold up. 484. There you go. Nope. Then Q. Then TB. I think it's 7A high. Yes. Thank you. Some FWB. And there you go. Yeah, it's never going to do that, I know. And this is my canon Shepard. God, I love her so much. For those that are like, oh my God, Noria, blah, blah, blah. Please note, I play a lot on the PlayStation because my computer is old. She's like 11 years old. She can't handle anything. So I play mostly on PlayStation. You all are not going to be finding any mods on this channel unless it's mods that is available on the PS. But this is Jane Shepard, and I love her. She has been the face. This has been my Shepard's face forever. If it is that you watched my Veilguard run, you know that I usually take hours trying to get my characters right for role-playing games, right? The character creation for that, the first episode for that took 3 hours of me trying to figure out what my rook would look like. And so therefore,
confirm facial identification.
Yes, please. Accept. Thank you. Let's finalize. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. There you go. Hello, gorgeous.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Yes, Jane Shepard, colonist, sole survivor. She's a vanguard and loves sniper rifles. This, just a heads up, this is going to be the fastest of any character creation you're ever going to get on this channel. Because yeah, a lot of my games are going to be like new games, but for the ones that I am replaying, like that are absolute faves and I'm replaying, yeah, there's a specific type, especially with her. Ryder, because I do enjoy Andromeda, Ryder is always like, I like playing around with her. Sometimes I even change her gender. I can go with male rider, female rider. I'm usually not picky. Sometimes I move around, and all of that. But for Shepard, thank you.
Identification confirmed.
As you all can see, the most latest difficulty is hardcore because fucking hell. Oh, okay. I'm about to die.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2048, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, this mysterious artifact revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis of the incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect! Ah! God, I love this series! Am I gonna die? Yes, a lot.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander?
The opening sequence always gives me such good chills.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. The board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Go Joker. That was clean.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
Hi, Nyla.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you
I
a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
So, okay, like I was saying, this is my canon Shepard. I am sometimes going to give commentary sometimes going to let the scene play out. Sometimes I might be like, okay, let me explain my thought process with regards how I'm making these decisions, because this is a role playing gaming channel. So you all clearly want to see, even if it is canon, you all want to understand why I'm making such decisions. Shepard, like I said, she's a renegade, but right now she's still more of a para-gade, right? Up until Mass Effect 2. And but she is also highly suspicious, but she doesn't necessarily trust Nihilus. She has a suspicion that there's something that Anderson isn't telling her. There's something that she's unaware of. And if there's anything Jane Shepard hates, it is not knowing shit. So I agree.
Send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's
already here.
Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Easy upset. But then again, Nash is like, you made him mad.
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Okay, so we got 2 Paragon points because, like I said, oh yeah, so I'm going to, sorry, so I have to read codex entries for those that are like, Nora, this is your favorite game, yes, and you all are going to listen to me read codex entries because that's the kind of content you signed up for on my channel, I hope. You were raised on Mindor, on the fringes of the Antican Traverse. When you were 16, the colony was raided by slavers. The entire settlement was razed, and your friends and family were slaughtered. A passing Alliance patrol rescued you, but all you loved was destroyed. You enlisted with the Alliance military, eventually volunteering to go to Accuse, a colony that has mysteriously dropped out of contact. As soon as it arrived on the surface, your patrol was attacked by treasure maws, mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to a gruesome death. 50 Marines died on Accuse. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Heads up, I personally find Mass Effect 1, although I do enjoy the way in which we're able to explore the planets and territories and areas, Mass Effect 1 is my least favorite of the trilogy. My favorite is Mass Effect 2, then Mass Effect 3, and then Mass Effect 1. But like I said, I do love the entire trilogy. So, Humanity and the Systems Alliance timeline. 2069, Armstrong Outpost at Shackleton Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna. It is formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. 2103, Laurel City in Eos Chasma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. 2137, Elfeld Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. 2142, construction of Gagarin Station Jump Zero begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. 2148, prospectors discover the Protean ruins at Prometei Planum on Mars. 2149, translation of Protean data leads humans to the Charon Mass Relay System Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. 2151, a shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust form element 0. Alliance begins construction of Arcturus Station. 2152, roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after element 0 exposure suffer from cancerous growth. Systems Alliance begins settlement of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. 2154, Commander Shepard, born. 2155, Systems Alliance occupies completed portions of Arcturus Station as headquarters. 2156, some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. 2157, Turians encounter human explorers. First Contact War, occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shangxi. 2158, humans learn potential of biotics. An international effort to track element zero exposures begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic ability. 2160, Systems Alliance Parliament formed. 2165, humans establish embassy on Citadel. 2170, Batarian slavers attack the Alliance colony of Mindor. Hello, Shepard. 2176, Killian Bleak. Pirates and slavers attack Elysium, the human capital of the Skillian Verge. If you've read the Mass Effect accompanying novels, which I do think you should, just for extra context, and they're entertaining, fun read, some of them better than others, definitely. But if you do like reading and do not mind the extra work, you should, because they're really entertaining. 2177, Treasure Moors devour the Alliance colony of Accused. 2178, in retaliation for the Skillian Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Tofan. 2183, current date. So, which means if we're looking at if we're looking at like timeline of events, Shepard as at Mass Effect 1 is 29. Just keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind. Let's close entries. Secondary is always a lot. Oh, sorry. Secondary is never a lot. It's primary that's always a lot.
1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Right? So let's skip that. Alliance.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shangxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
So, I think it's only, I'm trying to remember if we get like the voiceover to read, like first they only read primary, not secondary. Secondary actually usually pertains more to Shepard. Primary is just for you to have an understanding of the world, and I will do that because I'm assuming that some people are watching me play Mass Effect for the first time, because I know that a number of my Patreons, for example, have never played Mass Effect. So it's a good idea for them to understand the intergalactic politics that works into the game itself, which I absolutely adore. And yes, so Jono, we're still on the Normandy, right? So let us go. Hello, Presley.
They're always on a mission.
And
we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Hello, Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you
Sounds
arguing.
like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
Think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
I'm going to go through all the dialogue options so that you all really understand the concepts, because stuff happens in Mass Effect 2 and you need to see how Presley evolves and changes throughout the game. It's beautiful. And also heads up, I am a very emotional player, so I tend to cry over like random things, heartwarming things, heartfelt things, sad things. So Mass Effect 3 is it's gonna be quite the experience.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
And like, even with all of Presley's suspicions, we do find out later that he was actually right. Not with regards his clear distaste for the Turians.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
She's not going to say that's a long time ago because she does understand why that bias would exist, but
Nihilus
also
is no ordinary Turian.
It's a Spectre.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll look into
I'll see
it.
if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Thank you. Let's go. Jenkins.
There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
Dr. Chakwa.
Easy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Technically, Jenkins is right.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Relax,
You need
Jenkins.
to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic
instability. Yeah.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
There are no
Why don't
human
we have any of
Spectres.
our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on Akuz.
Those are some bad
I
memories.
try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Eden
You're
Prime.
from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Well, we're
Any
going
idea
there.
why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Akuz. Everybody knows what you can do.
Hi,
This is my
Shepard.
big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Be
You're
careful.
young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Thank you, Dr. Chakwas. You see, that's the funniest thing about a lot of people, for example, that have a problem with how the dialogue wheel works in Vilgard. And I'm over here like, that has always been a constant thing for BioWare games, right? The dialogue wheel is to give a suggestion, a hint, for you to have like a general idea of what the line of inquiry would be based off of what options you choose. And so therefore, if you're like, oh, you need them to say exactly what is on the screen, that's not going to happen, right? Because it feels more like how actual human conversations work, whereby someone says something, they continue through a line of thought, you respond. It's back and forth. But the way in which you respond is governed by the general idea of what the dialogue will, like what option you chose on the dialogue will. Hi, Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
That's Captain Anderson.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I wouldn't know.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Remember what I said, she's mostly in Mass Effect 1. She's mostly a Paragade, right? So whereby Paragon mostly, but occasionally would pick the more renegade options, especially with people that she does not know or doesn't trust. And so here she's like, is that a
trying
threat?
to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place.
Tell me about
Is
it.
the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Very
I
obvious.
already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Mostly Turians.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
Oh, the Astari definitely
Beacon's not
do.
the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
You support this?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Now, it's so funny because, like, going from Veilguard to back to Mass Effect has me so excited for Mass Effect 5. And yes, because Andromeda will always be Mass Effect 4 for me. I love Andromeda. Depending on what, my patrons vote for next, who knows, maybe Andromeda might be the next game after this. And if it's Andromeda, it's going to definitely be another Insanity run. But it's so funny how drastically different with regards to the animation, right? The way in which Shepard stands. Although to be fair, this is still Mass Effect 1, right? There's more fluidity in the animation and in her movements in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, but it just makes me so excited for what we will get with Mass Effect 5.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Yep.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon?
Nothing we wanted to know.
We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region.
Like the
They might
Batarians.
figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
See, that's another thing why I actually do. Like, say what you will about, the way in which dialogue flows in, Veilguard. And I know that some people actually consider that a minus for the game. I consider it a plus. Like, this whole point of just standing still and investigating all the dialogue options. It's just such an old way of doing things, because I sincerely hope that games are moving to the point where conversations feel more natural, even in video games, because like that is something new that we bring to the table. And I know some people really hated how it was done some people really hated that it was done in Veilguard, but I actually personally loved it.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
Yep.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Joker.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Hi, Ashley.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
Tell me about
A
it.
small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Hello, sexy.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Can we trust him?
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the spectacles, and he wants that beacon.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
Jenkins.
What happened here?
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Smells like
Thanks for the looking out. Okay, hold up. Let me see. Yes, good, awesome. Like, you're probably like, girl, why did you take sniper rifles? It's just because of the fact that I can, right? It's just because I like sniper rifles. Also because Vanguard in Mass Effect 1 is shit. Vanguard in Mass Effect 1 is shit. So, I'm also going to do Charm because, is it worth it though? Is it worth it though? Should I do assault training? No, I'm not doing. I'm not really using. But adrenaline burst is so cool though. Yeah. We're gonna give. Honestly, because there's a part where we do need more dialogue options and choices. In this, but honestly, dialogue choices when I'm playing Insanity and I know I'm about to die. Who the fuck am I kidding? Okay, so yeah, because I was like, I forgot. I'm like, okay. Let's just do the sniper rifle. Thank you. It's been a while. Maybe because the controls for Vilgard is still in my head. Yeah, I know. I know it's just for us to practice. The blobbles are always there. They are always there just to help us practice how to shoot. Devastation. Devastation is what happened. Is there anything? I think there's stuff to grab here. Is there? No. Hmm. Ah. Sorry, Jenkins. Sorry, Jenkins. I am so sorry, Jenkins. Damn. R.I.P.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Yeah. I can't afford. Y'all don't understand how much I avoid playing Nightmare runs. Like,
we'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Awesome. So I keep forgetting that you cannot just like choose to do, like, you can't just, oh yeah, that's true. Well, okay, then we're going to save the Medigel. Let's wait a bit. At least until after we've survived the second encounter. There you go.
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
My cat came over to say hi. Hey, Compop, do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hello? Do you want to say hello? Do you want to come say hello? He's ignoring me. Okay. Wait, what? Like, you're right in front of me. Oh, yes. Oh, God. The overheating. I forgot about the overheating. We're gonna move forward in. Okay. The fucking get drone. Yes. They are still ahead. They are still ahead. There you go. They're still ahead. Ooh, ah, ah. Okay. Hey, Compop. Do you want to come say hi? Do you want to come say hi? Baby? No, he's ignoring me. He's not coming to say hi, y'all. He's not coming to say hi. He's like, girl. Hey, Ashley. We have met the guest. See? Oh, shit. I keep forgetting. Okay, that one is dead already.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Well, you handled it just fine.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you okay?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
Question.
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
That is such a bad line.
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Milas?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
That was such a drastic tonal shift. Yeah, that's true. It just occurred to me. I did for myself, but I never did for Caden. Well, to be fair. Let's do the let's do the decryption because of the fact that Ashley we're giving you into assault rifles, so let's go. Thank you. Now we can actually, I know that there are some places that I keep forgetting that that's how she crouches. The animation is so funny. Okay, let's start looting.
The beacon's at the far end of this
Thank you. Let's come over to equipment. Yes, thank you. I'm not using the... I'm using the sniper rifle and the pistol, but... Let's see... Yes. Nothing yet for that. Let's confirm an exit. Hey, love. We're giving you the assault rifle. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold up. Caden, am I sure there's nothing I can give you? Because I don't think I found anything else, so. Thank you. We gonna change our ammo. No, I can't. Can I use light ammo? No, I can't. Can I? Yes. Yes, I can. Thank you. Hayden? Yeah, it's about the same, so yeah. But I think Ashley uses medium. I want to eventually bump her up so I can give her heavy ammo. Because like even I need to get some heavy ammo at some point. Yeah. I'm taking space. Ba-da-da-da-da. Let's put you here. Let's put you there. Yeah. Okay. There you go. There you go. I ain't doing grenades. I am not a fan of throwing grenades until they are absolutely necessary. Okay. There you go. Hello, Get. There you go. Yes. We're gonna change into a pistol. You might not know why, but I know why. So I am changing into a pistol. Down. Yes. Let us see. Equipment. La. Yeah, my Avenger is still good. Thank you. Pistol. My Kessler is still good. Thank you. Da. Yeah. Yeah, we're first. Hey, Ashley. I'm gonna talk to you.
Killing victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Yep.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
Not the only reason, but yeah.
That man was still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
Unfortunately, yes. Okay. So, hold up.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Got it, Nihilus. Got it. I think there's still more for me to grab. Right? Because I could have sworn. Like, sure, yeah. I know what's awaiting for me, what's awaiting me at the top, but like I could have sworn there's something for me to grab. Like, is that all the loot? Is that all the loot? That? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Oh yeah, I got more. I am on level 30, level 2. He finally came. My baby came. Hi, Pop. Hey, my love. How are you? Yes, I know. We're playing Mass Effect. We're playing Mass Effect. So okay, fine. Let me just put in things into charm. You'll see why in a bit. Let's do, yeah, shotguns and pistols, but I'm not using shotguns and pistols yet. But let me just put in some. Yeah, I'm still doing sniper rifles. Thank you, people. Thank you. Ashley, yes, thank you. Assault rifles. Let's give you soldier, because, you know, in the decryption for Caden, and we're going to give you one more for one in electronics. Yes, so I wanted to give you one more in Sentinel, but like reasons. Let go. This is the part that always disgusts me.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
You all have no idea.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Yeah. Yes, okay. Oh, yes. Thank you. Because... Thank you.
I'm a little busy here.
It's always so funny when always so funny when they're like, I'm a little busy, and I'm like, I can see that. I should know. We are both shooting. Yeah. Striker pistol. Striker's pistols. I wanna see what I can do. Yes. Yes. Thank you for the Omni. Oh shoot! I should have used the Omni gel for Caden before I decided. Let's see. Equipment. It is still Striker. Do I have the... Always good to take a Shimster. Although technically the Storm is better by the time I start going up. For me, personally, some people might disagree. Yes, install upgrade. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah. So... pistols. Always the pistol for Caden. And there's nothing for Caden, so yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can't give her every... I need to boost her up a bit.
It's closed. Security locks engaged.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
You're welcome, Dr. Warren.
Hurry. Close the door before they come back.
Manuel?
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness.
Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
Indeed, Manuel.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him up. He's actually a renegade option, but like I said, Shepard, as at this point in time, mostly a paragon. Fargate, yeah, but like
Williams,
with
take
high.
us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Yep. Thank you. Okay, so now that I'm thinking about it, there's nothing here. There's nothing to grab. There is nothing to grab. Hey, Nihilus. Hello, Siren. Siren?
Siren? Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Siren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I have it all under control. Nihilus. I apologize.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Look at the size of it.
Oh yes, I keep forgetting that I can use powers. This happens all the damn time. Thank you. They are always moving. They are always moving so fucking fast. Let's just change it to a fucking pistol. Yeah. Thank you. Go back to a pistol. Caden. We are gonna need to heal some shit. Medium ammo, but it's for a Turian. Do I have a Turian yet in my camp? No. Am I gonna get a Turian soon in my camp? Y'all are just gonna have to wait and see. Y'all are gonna have to wait and see. Okay, so. Taka 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 taka. Taka 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 taka. Ooh. Taka 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 taka. Ooh. Tiki 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 tiki. Ooh. Tiki 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 tiki. Ooh. Now you all will see why I put in this decryption and also charm, all those charm points. So let us. Yes.
Everybody stay calm out there.
Cole.
We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It's safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Wait, what? Why am I saying goodbye?
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
The shoes come clean?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Like, she could easily say smuggling is a crime, but she's like, you fucking coward.
You bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use.
Give up the goods.
Pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than
you can give me more.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Yes, I do. I need units. I need credits.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
Okay.
I have to go.
Good luck.
I have to go. Thank you. Combat sensor. Of course we're gonna use the fucking combat sensor. Oh shit. Once again, I should have fucking healed Hayden, who almost always needs it. Yes. So we're gonna put the combat sensor. Thank you very much. A stinger. La 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 la. Let's open, because I know that there's stuff to take here. Electronics. Thank you. Hayden, as always, you just treat me well. Medium armor for human, which means that we can finally, right? We can finally put Ashley in good, better threads. Well, you know, I wish we got more of them tech protection, but I'm gonna take what I can find. I'm gonna take what I can find. Yeah, nothing here to grab down here. I don't think, right? I don't think. Nope. So we are going up.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Yeah, I know. Poor Nihilus. Poor Nihilus. Poor Nihilus. Poor Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Other one?
The hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about
the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Isn't that interesting? The way in which and this also applies to like real life, whereby a certain circumstance or situation, 5 minutes is all it takes, and all of a sudden everything drastically changes for you. It is so baffling.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Woke you up.
You were sleeping? I thought you were working here on the docks.
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Well, to be fair, lucky
break. If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares?
People died.
My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch! We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
There you go, William.
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Yep. Okay, so now we got gas coming. I'ma shoot your leg. One of the reasons. Oh yes, that's true. I just realized that I cannot actually. Ugh. There you go. Dun 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 dun. Yes, there's one more. Yeah. Yeah, I know I can bring up a power wheel. I just rarely ever use it. Yeah. Thank you. Maybe I should have just played as a soldier, but like, no. Vanguard. Yeah. There you go. They see me shooting. They hating. Thank you. There you go. I have to still remember to come back and get the medic gel. I need to remember to come back and get the medic gel when I'm done with this so that I can heal Kaidan. Okay. There you go, Kaidan. Let's heal you. Let's grab the medic gel. Just there you go. You know, I gotta help Kaidan. Like, I gotta get his back. I gotta have his back. Oh yeah, shit. Now we're going to the stuff. Hi, Saren.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
The bomb. The goddamn bombs. Look at them. Setting the charges. Look at the gas. Look at the gas. Look at the gas. Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting that. Ugh.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
I know. I totally forgot. I should have just gone straight. There you go. There you go. This one. Thank you. Thank you. There's one here. There you go. Oh boy. There you go. There are those electrical charges. And I know there's one more. Yeah, waiting for the shield. My shield to boost. Thank you. La 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 la. You're here. You're right here. I can see your fucking ass leg. Thank you. Okay. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. I disabled it. Thank you very, very much.
Not in the middle of a fight.
Take out those hostiles.
I always love it. I love like trying to force them to talk to me. Why are you Yeah. I know I'm going to have to switch to a pistol. Thank you. I know I'm going to have to switch to a pistol soon. But like first... Okay, so now we have the AUX. We have the AUX, so we are switching to a fucking pistol. Because... Where are they? Okay. Oh, I just did that thing where I tried to use... I just did that thing where I tried to use the return, thinking that, oh, you know, I could use that to dodge. Like I do in Mass Effect. I say Mass Effect, like I do in Veilguard, and I'm like, not Veilguard. Hayden, why were you on the floor?
Smells like smoke and death.
I concur.
I thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Yep. Until the Geth showed up with Siren. I'm gonna go to like, you know, wrap up this part of the prologue soon. Technically, the prologue is like a very long, extended part of the game, because like, yeah, shield battery. Let's grab everything we need to grab. Yeah, either the decryption. Thank you. I think there's stuff at this corner. Yes, I can see it. So I was like, I think there's stuff at this corner, and then I have to go up the stairs to grab stuff. Improve sighting, chemical rounds. Yeah. I don't know why I still have my weapons drawn, because it's not like, you know, they're no more hostiles, but I think Shepard moves faster with like her gun drawn than she does when she doesn't. Like, can you see how she's walking all relaxed and shit? Yeah. Yes, okay. Duelist.
My God. It's like someone dropped a bomb.
Yep.
That must be where the Geth ship landed.
Let's see. Yeah, I know, but I have medium. I'll see. No. We're still going to go with Explorer. Explorer 2. No, I thought. Don't I have a new? No. Oof. Right. Yeah. Sorry. Yep. Let's investigate.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Hayden.
Shepard! No, don't touch it. It's too...
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Venezia.
This human must be eliminated.
That's what they always say. I have that effect. Shepard has that effect. Hi, Shepard.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
To be honest, Hayden, you were careless.
I expect better of you, Lieutenant. You endangered the entire mission.
Don't be so hard on him, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity.
Dr.
Abnormal
Chakwas.
beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you.
In private.
In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
The light makes her face look awkward in that light, doesn't it? Like, the way in which the light is reflected behind her, it feels like it's sliced off like half her cheek. Am I the only one that's... Please let me know in the comments if I'm the... Look, I'm like... Shepard, what happened to the rest of your cheek?
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Now, if you're wondering with regards exactly why I have been making a lot of the decisions the way I have in my conversation with Anderson, right? Because remember, the Shepard grew up on Minwa, would have been sold into slavery by the Batarians if it was that she was not rescued by Alliance forces. Is the sole survival on Accused. She has this almost mentor, familiar relationship with Anderson, where he's one of the people that she treats with respect. She looks up to him, she looks out for his interest, like he is very important to her by virtue of the fact that he's technically the only father figure she's had for almost 15 years. She admires him. She admires what he's capable of. So like I said, she would always choose the options that where she gets to defer to him and is, and this is her with a paragon. Also, at this point, she's like very by the books, because she does have this very huge respect for the System Alliance. So where they tell her to go, she's going to go, which is why it becomes a very marked contrast by the time we get to 2 and you see how she then starts relating with people, with other people. And because the System Alliance has convinced her that we need the Council, we need to be on good terms with the Council, that is also going to be what governs a lot of her conversations with the Council members.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Thank you,
I'm glad
Kagan.
to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
My family were homesteaders on Mindwar. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, a cruise. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Gods. Hey, Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
And this is where I really love about, like, the thing that BioWare has always been able to do very well in their games is that when they give you certain information, especially when it has to do with like disability rep, and they bring it into the game, they always find a way to work that into mannerisms that you do end up seeing with these companions and characters as you play, like ambient conversations or just little takes and mannerisms that they do, right? So for example, if you take Nev with you on certain missions in Vilgard, I've noticed this because I'm still playing. I still have multiple runs, like simultaneous playthroughs that I'm playing with that game. I like to play different games for different, like at different points and all of that. And you see her like with her prosthetic leg, like she stretches it out, right? So for example, if you bring her along in the Warden's Best Friend, that is the recruitment mission for Davrin, she actually like stretches out her legs. It is so cute. She stretches out her legs, works it and all of that before she then continues. It's just fantastic. I love it. Hi, baby. Hey, come pup. Hey, come pup. He's currently ignoring me. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. So, like I said, Warden's Best Friend, you see her stretching out her prosthetic leg. I would show you like instances where they do bring in the little takes for Caden that just for me personally enhances that story and makes it believable that yes, Caden Alenko is dealing with like crippling migraines. No conversation. Hi, Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome. Hello, Anderson.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Got it. Got it, sir. Aye, aye, Captain. Hi, Presley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah. The way she always like that animation of turning her head to the side when she runs is always so weird because I'm like, why?
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
The way she stands at attention. Oh, Shepard, I love you. First glance of the Citadel.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
Just saying, you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
Udina.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
What an
That's
ass.
why I hate politicians.
Yep. So I am not going to go about like looking for. Yeah. Let me, because I can just do this now and pick up a mission. Yes. Alliance Patrol reports. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Road cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? Okay. So we've added that task. What I intend to do, Williams?
Tell the aliens from the animals.
Yeah, of course. She hits us straight with the space racism. She always hits us straight with the space racism. Now, what I would do is I will still explore and look around and all of that, but first I want this episode to end after the meeting with the council. So we're just going to go straight to Citadel Council. Allow me to be your guide. Yeah. I could do the rapid transit and all of that for quick travel, but I always like my first walking to the Citadel Council to just be observing, because it's so pretty. Oh god, it's so pretty. The Citadel is so pretty. But as I was saying, I keep trying to do like, press the movement key forward. Like, with real God, at this point, you're sprinting. But this is to sprint.
That bug thing over there. What's it doing?
We're going to come and check later. Yeah, we're not touching the keepers just yet. Oh, yeah. Because I was like, I missed it. I missed the lift. After we're done with that, next episode will be more exploration of the Citadel. We can go shopping, we can do things.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
No, we do not. We never trust politicians. I do like the elevator. Okay. Also, the first time I found out that with Mass Effect, even if you push forward the sprint button, you're actually not sprinting. They're just using visual illusion to make you think that they are. Yes, look.
Sounds hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Garrus. Baby.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian.
Hello.
I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I love you, Garrus. I'm gonna come pick you up in tomorrow's episode, I promise. Oh, okay. So, like I said, I'm avoiding everything, just going straight.
The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right. Though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Okay. We're done eavesdropping on that conversation. Anderson. Let's go.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges.
Read the books, y'all. Read the books.
And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This
Such a
meeting is
dick.
adjourned.
Rodina.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Well, Garrus is Bay, so talking to him is always important.
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job.
Damn.
I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Which, has always been a consistent thing with governments, especially in the military, whereby they are aware that somebody has used extreme brutal force, but admitting that would then open the rest of the institution to scrutiny, and so they would instead choose to hide it, which sucks. But also, as I was mentioning, like I stated earlier, right? Shepard, my Shepard is a Paragate in Mass Effect 1. She goes full on Renegon by Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. But in Mass Effect 1, she's a Paragate. And so to her, although she does make the good decisions, the conscientious decisions, but occasionally she would say that, sometimes you do need to sacrifice some people in order to get results, right? Or she tries her best to try and save as many people as she can. But that is something that she does have, in her head. So
sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes.
It really is.
But it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
It's also a commentary on how, when it is that systems basically put somebody as a poster face, a poster figure to represent them, they are always going to be willing to go to the extent, whatever extent, to protect them, because protecting them also protects their interest. Like, it is also fucking shady.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How are they chosen?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Which is again room for abuse of said power, which is how you get somebody like Saren. It's all like a lot of people that play Mass Effect, like played Veilguard or play Dragon Age and play Mass Effect, and are convinced themselves that Mass Effect doesn't have any politics involved in it. I always find it funny because I'm like, it's a clear commentary. a clear commentary and criticisms of the systems of power that we have established. Like, that is what drives the story.
They sound like shadow operatives.
They are.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one
solution. Another Spectre.
Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Bar Lavan.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes.
Of course.
He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
And with that done, let's talk to Ashley a bit.
So, this is where the Council passes judgment on all us little folk, huh? Ever get the feeling we're in over our heads, Commander?
Hayden.
The very heart of the Citadel, the pinnacle of galactic power. Kind of makes your head spin if you think about it too much.
And this is where I'm going to end today's episode. Like I said, the plan was to get to the Citadel, and then the rest of the prologue, which is mostly exploring the Citadel. We're shopping. We're going to go shopping. We're going to, uncover a certain scheme, get a certain evidence, get certain pieces of evidence, recruit 3 of our companions. We're going to do all of that on the Citadel before we then leave. That's the plan for tomorrow's episode. So tomorrow's episode is meant to end with us finally leaving. But yes, today's episode was, you all could see, I already have the numbers, the details for my darling Shepard, and so I created her, and we explored Eden Prime. Rest in peace, Nihilus. You would be missed. You were very hot for the short period of time that we got to see you. And you all can see, I am going to be playing Insanity for the first time. Your girl is shaking. If you're like, yo, but no, I didn't die. Like, that's like the start. That's the prologue. That's like the very early part of the story. I'm not dying yet. Like, when we get to the main part, that's when I'm going to start panicking. But yes, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for gifting me your time and sitting with me. I do not take any of that for granted. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, depending on when you're seeing this. And I will see you tomorrow with a new episode as we have officially started my Insanity run of the entirety of the Mass Effect trilogy. I can finally get that Legendary Edition platinum. So because that Insanity is the only one that is left for me. So I can finally get the platinum. Okay. See you tomorrow, everybody. Bye.